again today. I think that this has become my new favorite found place at the top of Crafts Peak, because you can see Big Bear and Lake Arrowhead and the Mojave Desert and the accumulated smog down in San Bernardino County. Hello everybody, Karen Ware here, reporting at the top of Keller Peak in the San Bernardino Mountains. You can see San Gorgonio over there. That is almost 11,000 feet, I think. I am going to be heading up there on Monday, heading out to Colorado on Wednesday to do two 14,000 foot peaks, then flying from Denver Airport to Kathmandu, Nepal. Here we come. Everest Base Camp, Everest Marathon. Woohoo! Decided to stick it out down here for Easter Sunday and take my long run along the beach. I am not kidding you guys. I stepped on him and he rattled. What the frick? Yeah, listen to him. He's got his mouth gapped. Oh my gosh, I wonder how many more there are out here. Okay, moved in a little bit to Crystal Cove. Started at Ridge Park, dropping into these canyons, and it's really cool because there's not much out here, but obviously there's rattlesnakes, as my last video will attest. Hey pup, what do you think of these peaks that we keep hitting and you keep hunting? Has mileage worn you down or built you up? So, as I've been telling you for almost 2 years, had to stay trained, elevation trained, so we could actually leave to the Everest Marathon. But I am dedicating this run on behalf of Janice Camacho. And Denise and your family, thank you for surrounding me with support and love, and here we go. Okay, just wanted to bring you on a journey. As you know, I'm getting ready for Everest Marathon. Had a pair of shoes that I was hoping would be the shoes that I'm gonna run with. Washed them at the car wash with my car and left one. So we are in the process at Fleet Feet of all things. I am here today because we're going to be timing a race tomorrow for this amazing cause for pancreatic cancer. And while here at Packet Pickup, we're picking up some supplies. Socks, Camelback, and we're gonna try, because I like that it has a drop, and I'm gonna be running down. Doesn't have a drop. It's got a lift. It's a 910 lift in it, and we're gonna try these crafts and see how they work. Okay, I knew if I lift long enough and hard enough and ran hard enough, I'd find the trail to get me to top of this, whatever peak it is, but a peak view into, that's 101 out there somewhere, the Gore Hills, on its way that way to Santa Barbara, and I'm on my way this way to Nepal. First I'm going to go to Colorado Wednesday for a couple of days, and then we go. To be quite honest, I'm actually losing weight instead of gaining muscle, doing all this hard hills, hard mileage, and we'll see what pays off. But a little underweight right now, a little lacking in muscle, because I think our bodies know what we're asking of them. And my body's saying, you don't want to carry more than you want up in the hills. And so I have a very opposite problem that a lot of people say that they experience, because I'm not sedentary, because I am active. I actually have to eat lots more protein and pay attention, but taking skinny but scrappy and stamina to Nepal, headed to Everest Base Camp. Okay, so I got my shoes from the Fleet Feet. If you haven't met REI, we're getting stocked I'm getting a hydration that's pretty flat that will go on the back, so I don't have to use my hands to hydrate. Got Cliff Bars, some carabiners, stickers, and crowbars, my favorite. Noon to put in the drinks. Then it's dry sack so that the sleeping bag and important things don't get wet. And then I'm getting poison oak, poison ivy oils because the dog. Look at what's happening. I've got poison oak from running through the trails with the dog. And I'm going to get, where are you? A bivy sack emergency. It's airproof, waterproof with the whistle, just to throw it in there in case we get on the trail in bad weather and have a backup. REI. Woohoo! I don't know if you can see in here, but this is what they're famous for is, oh, where are they? Tiger towns? And these really big mamba, as big as your stomach, strawberry donuts. Thank you. Making sure that it is waterproof. This is going to be the main thing. This is what's going to save me in the storm. Step, making sure I have very tender feet. You cannot get blisters and keep walking all those 12 days. So I'm working on a first aid kit. You do not get to take a shower there. It just is the way it is. So we're going to store these in the back of the pack that's being imported to the tea houses. I am going to be carrying some little wipes, some Excedrin and Motrin, lens wipes for the glasses, and just small ice bandages just in case. So in my day pack that's gonna go with me every day, I'm just gonna put this. I have a hard time wearing hats, but you saw the 2 hats that I'm gonna take just to be safe, but this will go around my ears. And inside here too, I have these won't do very much if the temperatures are really low, but keeps the hands warm. And check this out. It's got a finger so that you can work with your phone even though you got gloves on. Okay. I am quickly running out of time. Time meaning that there is a flight to catch. Okay, yes, it didn't all fit in that day pack. I ended up switching over to a full pack just because it would be stronger on my hips, more sturdy, and I needed a little more room. So you're going to see a purple full pack that goes on the airplane. Okay, now we're getting down to down sleeping bag. I got a compression sack, but a waterproof compression sack. If you know anything about down, if it gets wet, it's dangerous. It actually is not warm. So the bag, super important because we're going to be trekking every day through weather, is that the sleeping bag doesn't get wet. And also just to keep up with stuff, I cooked a plate of spinach and ground beef burger just to get some protein in me while I'm doing this. And I still have the dishes to do. I sprayed, I think I showed you, I sprayed the outer jacket. That is probably the most important piece of safety gear, is the storm jacket, the waterproof, that has a hood, fits over all the clothing, and then I match it with a pair of waterproof pants, and we can walk through. We'll see. We'll probably have to walk through a lot. These actually, this is a real go-to for me. Because it kind of has, it's a food source, but with lots of protein. We're not going to get a lot of protein options on the trail, so I'm going to try to eat a few protein options every day. Sticking stickers on a very generic luggage so I can find them in the airport. First leg of the journey, land in Colorado. Miraculously, I'm not that okay, in here, I think you could actually flap for me. But here we go. These people, look what they're doing. One guess, check out the luggage. And they're gonna actually bike to the top of Pikes Peak, and I'm gonna go try to run it, because if I can run 14,000 feet, then maybe I'm ready for this. Actually, first item of business is to get a rental car and get heading to Leadville, so I'll be sleeping at 12,000 feet. I have a destination, and it's Leadville, Colorado. and I have a goal to spend a couple days here above 10,000 feet, heading up to 14,000. Way in the background you can see it's still very snow-capped, but check out this fun little town. And I have a goal. I've been told that I must have one of these outdoor hoodies to wear, and you can only get them here in Leadville in this particular store. I've been told that I cannot leave to go to Everest Base Camp without one of your, hey, so here I am. This place is so popular in that they sew and make all their stuff right here in the factory, and you have to have an appointment to be here. I just found out, but luckily I got somebody else's cancellation, and you can only pick 2 items while you're here. This is actually a really fun option, and it's like the real deal. Okay, we have colors to choose from. We have, and just check out the fun factor here. Just a hangout place, and it is outdoor clothing made. Is it this one or this one? When I'm in a town like Leadville to look for an outdoor shop, and I needed some sealant for my boots, and they have it, and I needed some gaiters to keep the rocks out. But this beautiful lady is telling me about the local trails, and she's giving me some things on the map to go look at, and come with me, let's go see what they're about. This guy's right, he's got it. If you know me, I'm always looking for the local coffee shops, and this one feels good, feels fun, feels local, feels yummy. Now I keep telling you that I'm running these mountain peaks up here. I'm still in town, and I'm just enjoying checking out all the local artwork. And I just bought a necklace. You're going to see it. I'll show you. It's in this empty space that is going to be easy to track with. And you know me and the stickers. So they have some local artists doing some great stickers. So those are going to go with me to Everest too, because I've already just shipped all my excess home. And now I'm going to my car to drive to the trailhead, to the mountain path. A local told me about this little one-off inn, and I like that it's one-off. It's so one-off that you have to contact them, what do you call it? Put your name in online, and then they give you a code, and you have a code to your door. What did I decide to do before I went on a run? I'm not trying to put this off, but I figure I better get everything done. Decided in this small little town that I should go to a free COVID clinic, get a negative test, because even though they don't say I need one, I don't know that I don't need one until I get to a ticket counter with the foreign airlines, and then they need me to have one. So check that off the list. Oh my gosh, Leadville has an 11-mile paved bike path. I think it's on an old rebel bed or mining bed or whatever, and it goes through the woods out here. I'm above 11,000 feet, and there's not a soul out here, and I'm trying to beat the setting sun, that's for sure. But it has cell service, so I'm listening to Seth and Moore and a bunch of I'm actually trying to watch the TV as I run. I never watch TV, and so just killing a few minutes of this 3-hour run just by talking to you, and then talking to watching YouTube. I hope I don't trip, but you know, it's pretty flat pay. Where do you get this in the mountains? I think I'm about 5 miles left to get back to town. It is a long old haul out here. Beautiful, different. They're running this bike path through old mines. Okay, here we go. Headed to the airport. Okay, who has this as a first order of business before you get on a flight? We're gonna cut the toenails really short so they're not bamming in the boots. And this is kind of a Karen thing, but because I got a Melanzano, we're gonna go this color right here to match my Melanzano pullover sweaters. What? Okay, so this is probably gonna be the last time that these feet get pampered, and they better be able to handle some tough stuff after this. Thank you, Nail Place. That was a wonderful woman. She raised 3 kids, had to come here during the Vietnam War because her husband's family, they were police officers and soldiers, and the North was killing everybody, and so quite a story. So some of you guys know that in our races, I take 20s and gift 20s to people in need. And there are so many hardworking people here in the United States. And so one of your 20s went to the nail lady that raised her 3 kids and had to leave Vietnam during the war. And one of your 20s went to the guy from Kenya that's having to drive the shuttle buses for the rental car place. And I haven't even got out of the country yet, but you know what? We've got big and fun and amazing people here in the United States, and thank you for letting me give gifts away. One last breath of fresh air, and here we go. Into the airport and on to about 28 hours of flights. Lots of layovers and lots of places. Okay, I'm going through the security check. Look what I found. The girl right ahead of me that has Melanzano. We feel like we belong to the club, right?
A part of the club.
I think I'm the only one. But it's almost a 1.5 flight of stairs. Do it 10 times while I'm waiting for the next flight. This is the last time. But I gotta get the cargo for Everest. See you guys on the other end. I'm setting all my electronics off. This is gonna be a, weird thing to happen. And right now is I'm just gonna put them on airplane mode. It's really hard to get Wi-Fi. Definitely gonna be hard to get Wi-Fi once we get into trekking on the trail. So see you on the other end and tell you what Everest is all about.
Boston, stop back.
Hey, goodbye, United States.
Key passengers,
Here we
onshore
come.
key passengers, flight 27.